What is going on, guys? This is the Three Musketeers, and I'm bringing you my 4th episode of my top 5 most used guns. And this is gun number 2 now, and as you could probably guess, this is the AEK-971. I've done a lot of videos with this in the past, so it's probably not a surprise to you that this is my 2nd most used gun. Now, similar to my last video and the SV98 video, I've used these guns in quite a few videos in the past, so I don't want to do something that I've done a few times, you know, playing a game of Rush on Sienna Crossing or Sharky Peninsula. And because my A91 video on this map went down quite well, I thought I'd bring you something different to my normal AEK videos. And I've done a team deathmatch on Carg Island again, and once again it is a non-hardcore game for the same reason as last time, that it's pretty hard to find a hardcore match with team deathmatch at the moment, so switched across to core. And it's quite an interesting game to watch in comparison to the A91 video, because I find the A91 is probably a much more suitable weapon for this game type. Being a bullpup, it moves around much quicker and it's a much more powerful short-range weapon. So I don't do quite as well in this game. I die a few times, but I get a nice healthy kill to death. I think I get 25 kills for 5 deaths in this game. This isn't the full match. I've cut this down to the more interesting parts, chasing this guy around here a few times. And while this gameplay plays out, just a few things I want to say first. Thank you to all you guys who've been commenting on my latest videos. This top 5 gun show has taken me a while to do. It's taken quite a lot of time and effort, so to you guys who've commented and subscribed, it means a lot. Thank you for the appreciation. After this series, there's obviously one left. I won't tell you what gun is the final one yet. You'll have to wait and see. But after that, if you've got any more suggestions of what my next show should be, please leave that in the comment section below, because any new ideas is quite nice, you know, from what you want to see in my next couple of videos. I might do my top 5 favourite guns after this, because obviously this is my top 5 most used guns. So there is a variation between those 2 different setups there, so that could be something interesting to do. But anyway, obviously this is gun number 2 of my most used, and like I said, you've seen it being used on Rush games quite a lot. It is a very powerful weapon, and that's one of the reasons I like to use it on Rush for the bigger open maps. It's quite accurate. As usual, I have my EOTech scope attached, one of my favourite scopes on this game for assault rifles. It gives you a good balance between long range and short range. It's quite an accurate gun. I do worry about this gun that they probably might nerf it quite soon, because it does seem a bit more powerful than some of the other rifles. I wouldn't be surprised if they were going to nerf this weapon and the FAMAS, because they do seem the guns that everyone's using just because of the sheer power that they have. But I've also got the foregrip attached here and the laser sight. The laser sight is attached for the same reason I had it attached on the A91 on this map. At close range, when you're firing from the hip, it does increase accuracy by 10%, according to battle log. And the foregrip obviously stops the gun from having a bit of that lateral and vertical movement when you're trying to fire. But as usual, I thought I'd give you some background information to this weapon, because that's what you guys have been liking the last few videos. Now, the AEK-971 does look very similar to an AK-47, but it is about 40 years younger than the AK-47. It was first designed in the 1980s, and it is actually one of a family of AEKs. There's the AEK-971, the 971S, the 972, the 973, and the 973S. So it's in a family of guns, and it was designed in the Kovrov mechanical plant by Chief Engineer S.I. Koksharov. Let's not make any jokes about that. And unusual for a Russian weapon, it doesn't fire 7.62, it fires 5.54 caliber, which is a caliber I've never even heard of before. But it does use the standard 30-round magazines that an AK-47 can use, so it can switch between those. And interestingly, initially it lost a production contract against the AN-94 for the Russian army, but it was eventually picked instead because it was a simpler design and much cheaper to manufacture. So there you go, guys. Some more facts about the AEK again. If anyone else has anything to add to that, please leave in the comments below. Apart from that, guys, my next final gun will be up next Wednesday, so stay tuned for that. In the meantime, thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon.
My dick cost a late night fee. Yo dick got the HIV. My dick plays on the double feature screen. Yo dick went straight to DVD.
My dick bigger than a bridge. Yo dick look like a little kid's. My dick large like the Chargers. The whole team. Yo shit.